Okay, a quick tip on the best way I've personally found to cut sheets of closed cell XPS foam board. Not the white styrofoam, that's pretty easy stuff, but the XPS closed cell stuff is pretty aggressive on saw blades. It gunks up a bunch and binds up and is just really a pain in general. I did find one real easy way to do it when you have a bunch to do. A lot of folks will recommend using a knife and scoring it on both sides and then snapping it, and that works. But we had 80-odd sheets, and each sheet needed 3 cuts made in it to fit between the studs and trusses of the house. So when you've got between 200 and 250 cuts to make, you need to find a very efficient way of doing it in a production fashion. The table saw worked well for a few cuts, but then it would bind up as it got hot and started grabbing the foam. So the solution I found was very simple, but man, works like a charm. WD-40, just very lightly spritzed onto the saw blade, makes it just slide through like butter. One tiny little spritzing will get you half a dozen cuts or so before you have to respray it again, but it works really, really well and saves a whole lot of hassle and cleaning and frustration. Okay, this is all I'm talking about here, just WD-40 in a spray bottle, a little spritz, not much at all. And yes, the saw is unplugged. I wouldn't do this if it was energized. And that is it. Let me get over here. Power plugged in over here. And goes up to a retractable cord. One of the best tools in the world. Extension cord that's always neatly packed, can reach anywhere. Okay, so just a little bit of WD-40 and you'll get 5 or 6 or 8 cuts before you have to redo it, and it just as smooth as can be. And yes, the switch on my saw has been replaced. That's just the nature of the beast. He's been used so much. I wore out the switch and recently had to replace him. I'm just going to be cutting with some scraps here. So, show you how smooth this works. It is awesome when you have a whole bunch to do of them. Really is that smooth for half a dozen cuts or so, and then spritz it again and do it, and that is so much better than the first few sheets I did where I was trying to score it and trying to jigsaw and just all kinds of different things. Break free may work as well. I don't know. I buy both by the gallon, quite frankly, but I prefer break free for most things over WD-40, so for this I just use the WD-40. I know it works. It works like a champ. So hope that helps somebody out. Appreciate it.